Hello everyone! I hope you have had a nice week, because I did not. I did really bad on two tests on college. One in calculus 4, I think. It's differential equations. So let's just call it really hard math. That's how I'm going to call it. Really hard math. So I did really bad on really hard math, and also I failed on circuit 2, which is polyphasic circuits. It's really hard, that one. I did a really poor job on that test. So now that I know I'm going to have a hard time on this trimester, I know for sure I won't have any time to make any advance on my Unity game, so I will work on that when I am on vacation. But the good news are that the last evaluation on the third course of programming is going to be a project that we can do anything we want using what we learned at the course. So I will try to make a crappy game for that project. I say crappy because it's going to be made on Visual Studio, and games made on Visual Studio are crappy. Okay, so why did I fail on my really hard math test? Because I did not sleep and I did not study. Why did I not sleep and why did I not study? Because 2 days before the really hard math test, I had the fucking circuit test, which I studied for that test since Friday of last week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, studying, and it did not work very good. The really hard math test was on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, the day before, my brother had his birthday, so I did not sleep because there was a lot of noise in the house, and I couldn't really study on that afternoon, because I got another power short. How does it call? When there is no light, a power shutdown. One of the random power shutdowns you get because you live in my country. Yay! Fucking hate my government, but you have to be prepared. I should have studied even before than last Friday. But what can we do? It's just the first test, so I will have to do a very good job on the next ones to try and not to flunk my courses. Something I didn't expect on my circuits test was not to be able to use my formula cards. I didn't memorize the formulas. I did my cards to use on the test with all the formulas needed to solve the problems and the circuits and the equations, blah blah blah. And the teacher said, oh, there are not going to be any formula cards, you can't use that. And I was like, fuck my life, I'm going to fail. And I think I messed up 1 or 2 formulas, and that messed up all the exercise, and yeah, so that's a boomer. Anyway, like I did really bad on my test, I tried to do something about it, and I learned how to make a better use of my graphic calculator. This is a Casio FX 9750 G2, which is like a really cheap, I think it's like this, which is a really cheap graphic calculator. But the sad part about this model is that even though it has a USB cable, you can't download apps from the internet to your calculator. And the next model, the FX 9860, actually you can download apps from the internet and put them on your calculator through the USB cable, and that's awesome for those who have that model. Wow, that was a very nice thunder. It's actually raining outside, and it looks like a thunderstorm is coming. Anyway, back to the calculator. On Friday, I actually found a hack for this calculator where you can install the operative system of the next model, and well, it took me like 3 hours of research and try, but I did manage to hack my calculator, and now I can download apps and games and stuff to my calculator, and now I have like a periodic table, an application to draw, and a lot more stuff, and a TXT files reader, so now I can write anything I want, like formulas maybe, in a TXT document and put them on my calculator and read them. So I don't need cards, I won't be using cards, but I will have my formulas for the next test. Pronunciation, good pronunciation. And something else I got to help me on my circuits and electronics laboratories are 2 applications for my Android cell phone. They are really helpful when working with circuits and with the proto board and all that stuff. The first one is called Electrodroid. Let me try to show it. That's Electrodroid, and you can quickly access the color code for your resistance, and you can easily see any resistance you need. You can just use the application to see what the fuck it is. Anyway, it's really useful. It has a shitload of stuff. I really recommend this application if you are working with circuits. And the second one that is really helpful too is called Every Circuit. It is a circuit simulator on your cell phone, and you can like make any circuit on it, and it will tell you like the current, the voltage, anything you need to know. You can simulate any circuit you need to make on the laboratory and see what the results should be on your phone. Then you can take your you can take your readings on the lab with the multimeter, and you can compare it to the simulation on your phone to see if you are doing things right. So these 2 applications are really helpful, Electrodroid and Every Circuit. Oh god, that's a drop. There's water in my room. We need to fix my ceiling. Anyway, I hope there's no drops over the camera. So it seems like that's all for today. So my question for you this week is, what was your hardest subject on college or in school? Was it math? Was it physics? Was it chemistry? You tell me, what's the hardest? For me, it seems to be the fucking circuits. So feel free to answer me on the comment section below. See you next Sunday. I'm always looking forward to your feedback, so have a nice week.